This forum, which is held under the theme Powering Private Sector Partnerships for Jamaica's Youth and the Sustainable Development of Gold, is very timely and reflects our collective commitment to building sustainable partnerships for national development. There can be no national development without empowering our youth. When we empower our youth, we empower our nation.
You're not just the leaders of tomorrow, you're the change makers of today. Whether through entrepreneurship, advocacy, or volunteering, every action you take matters. So I ask, how will you use your power to build a sustainable, equitable, and inclusive future? How will you ensure that the goals of the SDGs are not just aspirational, but achievable? As we reflect on these questions, remember that the United Nations is here to walk this journey with you. Together we can accelerate progress, create opportunities, and leave a legacy of resilience and hope for generations to come.
The thing that's bringing me to the next level and bringing my company to the next level is my understanding of what we're here to talk about, the partnerships. It's an understanding that this one hand, raise your right hand. Raise your right hand. Clap. No, clap with the one hand. A snap is not a clap. One hand cannot clap. And as radical and as purist as I think I am, I know I need other people. I need other creatives and I need non-creatives. I need to collaborate with big companies and small companies. And I know that this discussion, to some extent, a lot of times when you think about private sector, we often think about, okay, how can Rayon or Pitchy Patchy collaborate with Scotiabank or Grace Kennedy or CPJ? But sometimes the private sector collaboration that needs to happen is me need to talk to Tashawn and say, Rayon, oh, you're a Achieving Scholar. Oh, I'm a Achieving Scholar too. Okay, you know me, I do this thing in St. Thomas and me a betting down there? Call me. Sometimes we refuse to collaborate on a micro level before we try to get the big money.
You have to first believe in yourself. You cannot help another man without being confident in who you are. First and foremost, it is about you, nobody else. You come first. We have learned about being agile. We talk about being resilient. We talk about being adaptable. We talk about collaboration. We talk about being radical. We talk about being purposeful. I'm certain many of you in this room have other place to be, but you choose to be here.
By leveraging smart technologies, we are contributing to global efforts to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education, access to clean water and energy, and making cities inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable. To facilitate this, we need to establish supportive policies and regulations. Governments play a pivotal role in creating an environment where innovation can thrive through incentives for renewable energy adoption, funding for tech education, and frameworks that ensure ethical use of AI and data privacy.
As a youth who is also involved in youth leadership and presently not working, I'm a full-time law student, and who the law know how that go. What advice would you give me on how I can utilize my involvement in youth leadership and use that to gain some financing?
So the thing that you want to do to serve others, are you doing it in an organized structure? Because when you organize it, then you can bring funding towards it, don't it? So there are endless grants, right? Remember, grants are structured according to the particular issue that you are engaging in.
We have the tools to shape our future and the world around us.
I think today was very fruitful and very beneficial, because what I liked about the forum was the fact that there were different areas, not just a discussion or a panel discussion that what you normally see at a forum, but the fact that persons got the opportunity to present on various SDGs. And I like the fact that the presentations mimicked a TED Talk, so it was more relatable for us to understand, and it wasn't just specific on one particular area. There were a vast variety of topics, and I like the fact that the keynote speaker is a creative and not the general person you see on a keynote, like probably talking about policy and advocacy. So I really like that about the forum.